old sword in a rock. That poses several questions. What did the poor rock do wrong to make someone want to stab him? Who had enough strength to drive the sword into the rock? And above all, who profits from murder? God, I'd make a fantastic detective. What would I want with an old sword? Anyway, it's probably rather blunt. Who knows how many rocks it's stabbed already?
What? I've got it all. Can't leave. Gold and power.
He seems to be having a nightmare. Perhaps someone should wake him up. But I haven't forgotten how he had a bounty put on my head for years, just because I was better at cheating in poker than him. The Mary was the only thing he ever lost, or as he puts it, had stolen from him.
Alone. All alone.
He's always needed the attention and admiration of others, even if we did make fun of him behind his back. Completely alone, stranded on a desert island, it can only end in tears. I'll let him sleep. I know what he's capable of. And back then, he wasn't quite as nutty as he is today. He didn't let this bundle out of his grasp all evening and refused to show me what's in it. He was almost shocked when I wanted to see it. Just a little bitty peek.
Mate, are you mad?
I just wanted to have a little look.
No one could look at it. It's dreadful.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Fine. I won't do it again. Got your newest acquisition under that cloth?
It's dreadful.
If it's dreadful, why don't you just lock it away?
It's wondrous tool. It's so powerful.
And valuable? More valuable than, let's say, that magic lamp over there?
You can defeat whole armies with it. Do you understand? And I had to try it out. What's the point of having that kind of power and not using it?
That would be irresponsible.
Exactly. When there's something you can do, you have to do it.
Tell me, where are all the other pirates?
Gone. Left me. All on my own. All of them. Most of them mooching around Pirates Bay, living off other people's work. That's not what I call honest pirating.
I think we should go back to sleep. Especially you.
You're not gonna leave me, are you?
What? No. We feel extremely content on your deserted flying rock.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Okay. I want to get off of here. Immediately. Spirit compass. The needle's spinning all the time. I can't imagine that's worth much. Who would want a compass that doesn't point north? Fortunately, Critter's drink has ensured I got out of this without feeling sick and having a headache. But it's still going to be a while before I stick my nose in a book like that again. A few old peanuts in a dirty bowl. A dinner for champions. A few more won't do any harm. That's the guy who mixed me all the drinks. You should be ashamed of yourself giving a man what he wants like that. We want to steal the oil lamp without being noticed, so we've got to get rid of that ape. The Red Pirates got loads of magical toys and an extremely unstable psyche. A dangerous combination. A fight would be too loud and over quickly. I've seen a pirate ape sink a ship with his bare hands. We want to steal the oil lamp without the red... There's a lot of valuable things in here, but that there is the crown jewel. A magic lamp with a djinn living inside it who grants you 3 wishes. He'll make me rich and powerful so I'm finally worthy. I wonder whether I can just...
What's Donald?
Nothing at all. As I feared, a hairy alarm system and a crystal dome, too. My bounty hunter friend can crack that, but first I need to turn off the alarm. A few more won't do any harm. Yeah, glug glug. The recipe for that spoil sport drink. Who would come up with such a thing?
Angela Mary! Ratos! Angela Mary!
I don't know what else there is. Me and Critter will take care of that darn ape. Then Tin Man will quietly steal the magic lamp. It's in the bag. I'll let him sleep. I know what he's capable of. And back then, he wasn't quite as nutty as he is today.
No, it's mine! And it's caused enough damage already.
Choco! You can look bigger! Ulanu! Uladula! Malaka boom boom! Choco!
The ape in the palace? The parrot here? Well, red, mind you. If the padlock really is a real magic padlock, the djinn will be our only chance to open it. But perhaps the red pirate is just playing a trick on us. I'll have to take a closer look. A djinn's wish is worth a hell of a lot. Once we've got the djinn, the rest has to follow really quickly. I wonder whether open the padlock and let it rain gold would pass as one wish. We'll see as soon as we've got the oil lamp. I'm cured of that, for now.
Ratos! Angela Mary!
He's incorruptible, and he's Red's right-hand man. A fight would be too loud, and I've seen a pirate.
Ratos! Angela Mary!
He's incorruptible, and he's Red's right-hand man, and the barkeeper. I won't get anywhere with nuts. Whoa, take it easy, Pee-wee. He's incorruptible.
Angela Mary!
Red has always been bad at that, giving away something once he's held it in his hands. That's what made him into the richest and most powerful pirate. He took what he could and gave nothing back. A role model for everyone. I don't know what else there is to talk about. Me and Critter will take care of that darn ape. Then Tin Man will quietly steal the magic lamp. It's in the bag. The recipe for that spoil sport drink. Who would come up with such a thing? Do you like peanuts? We've got to get rid of the ugly bird. If the red pirate hears the alarm, my heroics at the bar could all have been for nothing.
Stop this thing. El rato. What? What? Stop this thing. El ratos. No, muchacho. Stop this thing. El ratos. No, bottom. Stop this thing.
Another peanut? Ha! Na 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 na. Another peanut? Ha! Na 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 na.
Harsutquilla! 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 El ratos! Oh, Gonzalo Mary!
Now all we have to do is get you out of there.
That's my job.
Right. How long will it take? In the meantime, I could...
What were you saying?
And that's why you should always have a reliable partner.
It was nothing, really.
Oh, I wasn't talking to you. Now let's get out of here. Get ready for the big show, critter.
Oh, hello. You're a new one.
Ta-da!
What?
Aren't you supposed to put on a big show?
Ta-da.
Good grief. I always thought djinns were godlike super magicians with healthy egos.
Oh, yeah, they're great.
But aren't you a djinn too?
Oh, well, yes, that's true, of course.
I mean, not that you aren't great. I just thought you'd be bigger.
My brothers are all bigger. They serve the most powerful rulers in the universe. Me, they sent me here to practice. They said no one in this strange old world would really notice if I screwed things up.
Nate's the name, but you can call me Master Nate. What's yours?
Benjamin bin Nabil Tafik bin Ekrem Kamal bin Abbas ibn Hadshi.
I'll call you Benny. As you're a djinn, you have to grant me 3 wishes, right?
Of course, yes, sure.
But
But it would be nice if, well, can we agree on 3 small wishes?
you mean if I want my own kingdom with immeasurable riches, then it's only allowed to be a small kingdom?
Yes, well, I could perhaps come up with a coin.
A coin? I'm trying to impress an elf princess. Do you really think a coin is going to blow her away?
I'm just not that good at magic.
Not that good at magic? Take 10 breaths and count deeply. All in good time, Nate. All in good time. Let's start with something easy. Open that.
Oh,
Oh?
it's not really that easy.
Not that easy?
Please don't pressure me. I don't like it when people get on my back.
Concentrate and open it. That's my wish.
All right, then. it! Did you see that?
The padlock. You're supposed to open the padlock.
But that's a magic padlock. I can't do that.
Benny, now.
But what if I do something wrong?
Benny, how long have we known each other?
About a minute?
And in that time, you've only disappointed me once.
Really?
Yes, I believe in you. Let it all out, Benny. It's you against the padlock.
Well, all right then.
I can explain.
The lamp belongs to me.
Oh, I'm happy to talk about it.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh?
Gomu.
I wish I could comply to your request. Really. Ah!
The Archmage claims there are hardly any opportunities for the common citizen to improve their lot. The rich stay rich, the poor stay poor. That's nonsense, of course. Have you got that?
Nonsense. Yep, got it. He pleads for more education, for the poor as well. What do you say to that?
Too complicated. My party and I have found a simpler way. From tomorrow, anyone can be a winner in life. I present the lottery.
And the winners can move from the lower town to the upper town.
The winner? Once a month, we grant one citizen from the lower town a better life in our midst. And you will report on it, Mr. Fox. The winner's new fabulous life and how I made it possible.
The winner. It's singular.
The first draw is tomorrow. I expect to see it all over the paper.
Very well, madam.
Bill seems to be waiting for something. Hello, Bill.
Wilbur,
How's business?
could be better.
I thought business would be booming now that the war's over.
It is. But it could be better.
Were you in the lower town today? What's the situation like?
Those loonies are taking over.
What, you mean the protesters?
More gold for everyone, they demand. They should work instead, then they'll have gold.
But isn't that the problem? They want to work, but there aren't any jobs.
There's enough work. I've offered a couple of them work.
Yes, but they'd like to be paid.
You see, so it is all about gold. You give those layabouts a little finger and they take the whole hand. And who's supposed to pay for it? The honest trader.
Then you're on the council leader's side, right?
You bet. All the traders are. She's one of us after all, even if only by marriage. Her husband, old Van Buren, was the richest trader in the region.
Was?
Been dead 2 years. Was the last Van Buren. His father and his uncle before him were full-blooded salesmen. Out of their parents' vast and powerful trading group, they made an even vaster and more powerful trading group. Van Buren knew what to do, and the widow knows too. She knows the hardships the traders suffer, and is sure to cut taxes.
Do you even pay taxes?
No, but they're too high nonetheless.
Looks like your crane's ready.
Oh yes, finally I can lower goods straight down to my store. Saves on customs duty and paying bribes to the town guard down by the gate.
Is that legal?
Not paying bribes? Dunno. But nowadays, an honest trader's got to look out for number one.
I have to be going, Bill. See you next time.
See ya.
The delivery dock for goods delivered by airship. Bill is one of the town's biggest merchants, and with the war over, more goods land here every day. Staple foods and the like are grown in the villages around the town. The farmers bring them to the market daily. They can hardly produce enough. Many fields are overgrown, and there's a lack of experienced farmers, good seed, and animals. The goods landing here come from farther away, things that can't be produced locally. Bill uses the crane to smuggle things down to the lower town to evade the duty at the gate. Can't imagine that's allowed. Bill uses the crane to smuggle things down to the lower town to evade the duty at the gate. Can't imagine that's allowed. I was quite surprised when one morning suddenly the second tower appeared. The older folk remembered that it had once always been there, until one day it just disappeared. They didn't really pay much attention to it at first because the town housed the mage school. Magic stuff happens. But when it didn't return, they just forgot about it. But I wonder how the tower managed to return unnoticed. I mean, if a tower climbs over the town walls and over the town's rooftops to get here, someone's sure to notice. The Archmage no longer lives alone in the tower. He has some family learning the art of magic there too. But it's difficult teaching adults magic. Their minds are less open and they're too stuck in the physical world, and they lack the imagination for magic. No, the next generation of real mages will be the young, trained by us in the school. In 10 years, the Mage Tower will be teeming with the school's finest. For centuries, the Archmage has also been the leader of the Free Peoples, but Archmage Alistair has had this crazy idea that the people should choose their leader themselves. He says it's not good the mages are the only ones to elect the new leader. That's why we're having the election in 3 days. But if things go badly, that loathsome Van Buren will become the Alliance's new leader. Judging by the size and the wood used, the barrel must contain a precious liquid. Brandy, I'd bet. The first few weeks after the war, there wasn't much to be had, but now you can buy practically anything you want, if you have enough gold. Judging by the size and the wood used, the barrel must... The first few weeks after the war, there wasn't much to be had, but now you can buy practically anything you want, if you have enough gold. I'm not so convinced that this lottery is a good idea. Sure, it's a fine thing for the winner, but wouldn't it be a coincidence if the right person won? Presumably the names of all the inhabitants of the lower town are written on slips of paper and one of them drawn. I would imagine the council leader herself would draw the winner. She wants to show people that she can bring a better life. A weathercock like that tells the weather with amazing accuracy. When it spins quickly, we have stormy winds coming in from different directions. When it casts a shadow, the sun is shining. When it's wet, it's raining. Or it just has. When it's all white and doesn't rotate, well, it's frozen. Like now. How could a simple piece of metal know all that? Dear, there's clever.
What can I do for you?
What can you tell me about golems?
Golems are powerful magical beings. They are made of clay or stone, have unbelievable strength, and can work non-stop.
Are they living beings or machines?
They are tools for mages. They do heavy physical work for them. The mage inserts a piece of paper with commands written on it in its mouth, and the golem carries out these commands.
Where can I get a golem? Or do I have to build one myself?
Golems are very rare and expensive, but their construction isn't difficult in principle.
In principle?
The body of a golem is a kind of statue of stone, clay, or other inorganic materials. In order to bring the lifeless statue to life, a spell written in magic ink must be placed in its mouth.
And nobody knows this formula.
That is not correct. I know the spell.
But how? Master Alistair! He must have sensed that I'd need a golem to help me. The body should be easy enough to build, and you know the spell, so what's the problem?
The spell must be written in magic ink. Some of the ingredients are very rare.
Piffle, I'm good at finding rare things. What's the best way to go about building a golem's body?
A golem needs a torso of stone, clay, loam, or similar. It also needs strong arms in order to carry heavy weights.
And a couple of strong legs to move around on.
Correct. The head of a golem must be made of clay and needs a mouth in which command notes can be inserted.
That means I'll have to make the head myself. Unless I just happen to find a finished golem head lying around somewhere. What ingredients are needed for this magic ink? Does it have to be brewed like a magic potion? Like, stir 3 times to the left and then 4 quick turns to the right? I hope not.
No, a simple mixing of the ingredients is sufficient. However, precise quantities are crucial.
Okay. What are the ingredients?
Exactly 2 centiliters of crocodile tears, exactly 12 drops of dragon sweat, and exactly 1 sea stone small ounces of soot.
What in the world is 12 teen? And dragon sweat? It's kind of hard to make a dragon sweat.
Correct. Dragon sweat is very rare.
I'll think of something. Can you list the ingredients for me?
No problem. You can see the list by looking at me in the inventory.
What do you mean, looking at you in the inventory?
You'll manage.
I might have some more questions for you later.
And I might answer.